I'm sitting here, just got done watching the video about things to look for. What do you fear? What do you love? And I was trying to think about fears. There's a lot of stuff I fear. Fear of loss, fear of losing certain people, which I think kind of goes as taboo because everybody fears that, right? I think for me to be really honest with myself, right now, the thing I fear most is losing my identity. I do personal training and life coaching, and a lot of people look up to me and pride me on being this authority figure, this beacon of light, of guidance. And I'm a good-looking guy. I'm in great shape. I'm going to take video later on today of showing you me working out because that's going to be part of my day. I have a lot going for me. I have some great friends. And yet I still get hung up in, I think, what most people do, which is our identity, especially our physical identity, how the world perceives us. And I have this really seemingly great exterior. But as of lately, in the last several months, I've noticed that my hair started to fall out. I've read up about it. I've started taking, the Rogaine and some other vitamin that's supposed to help it grow. I've looked in up hair replacement stuff and read up on the medical aspect of it, saying that for it to be falling out as quickly as mine seems to be, it needs to be something more. Well, I haven't had health insurance for a while, so I finally signed up to get health insurance 2 nights ago, so when I get back to the States, I can go and have a doctor check me out. But if you look, this is really one of the things I fear more than anything. Because I don't know if you can see when I'm putting my thing up like this, but the hair is definitely starting to thin at different parts. Normally, I used to have my hair a lot shorter than this, but I've been afraid to even cut it my normal length anymore because of how I'm afraid the world's going to perceive me. And I can run my hand through my hair like this now, and you'll see, I didn't get any that time, but almost every time I do, you'll see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's little 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of hair that come out just from running my hand through my fingers through my hair. And I can tell you that has been one of the things that has been freaking me out more than anything, and I fear more than anything right now, is because we live in a hugely identity conscious world. And I've spent a great deal of my young life and in my adult life building myself up on an identity. And in my work, I try to have my identity be independent of the way I look. I want it to be a motivator, somebody who cares for the right reasons because of how I think, how I feel, how I act. And so there's a big fear with this whole hair loss thing, because it makes me wonder, is my identity really created on those things, or is it actually created on this image idea, which I've fought so hard not to have it be? I don't know. It leaves me perplexed. It leaves me wondering, and it leaves me really scared. I did an intro video to this beforehand, not even 15 minutes ago, trying to introduce myself, and the whole video, I kept watching it over and just sitting there looking at my hair. And then I ran to the bathroom and tried to fix my hair. And I looked in the mirror and was trying to, how am I going to make this look camera ready and stuff. And my friend, I have one friend that I've confided in about it, and he tells me you should shave it because it would look good. How the hell am I going to do that? I can't imagine that. So I spend all day, every day almost, looking at people who have hair, who don't have hair, wondering how come some people's hair is much thicker. I'm 28 years old. Why is mine getting so thin? What can I do to fix it? It puts me in a really weird position, but it forces me to be really honest with myself and saying this. I've disclosed this, like I said, to one person, and to be able to videotape myself now and be honest with the world about it, it's hard. And what you hear in the background is my BlackBerry going off, which is something I have in my pocket. BlackBerry Bold 9,000 or 20,000, whatever these things are called. But this is the cell phone of the cell phones of the day on July 24th, 2010. And I don't know if you need to see verification of the date, but if you can see it right there. What you hear going off in the background, though, is clients that are sending me messages right now and updates. I'm traveling out of the country right now, working with another client, and so I have them checking in with me, and it's flattering to have that. I'm sitting there wondering, like, God, what the hell do they think I'm? Do they think of me as a coach if I'm caught up in this whole thing? But that's honest. I'm human like everybody else, and I think one of the things what goes on in our society right now is that we're so caught up in image consciousness, how others perceive us, that it holds us back in life, and it makes us question who we are, and it never allows us to really scratch the surface of who we are, because we hide from that, because we think that since we don't look like the model or the celebrity on the magazine cover, that leads in this whole other thing that we're not good enough, that we may not be lovable. And you look at statistics in the country and the world the way they are right now about different things, and who knows, maybe it could all be solved if we were just all okay with losing our hair. I don't know, but I feel like one of the biggest hiccups in my life right now is that I'm so self-obsessed about this and trying to figure out what it is and why. Yeah. That's what I got. But anyways, I'm going to keep this going as the day goes on, but that just popped up about the fear. So I hope this resonates with somebody else and I'm not the only one out there.